Welcome back to the Coins channel, where history meets hidden wealth and where small metal pieces can change lives forever. Today we are diving into one of the most mysterious and talked about Liberty coins that collectors across the world are watching very closely. This coin is not just metal, it is memory, power, rarity, and silent money growing with time. Many people unknowingly hold fortunes in drawers, pockets, and old boxes, and they have no idea what they own. One such legendary coin is the Liberty coin, struck in 1961 with the D Mint mark, a coin that has surprised the market and shocked collectors with its unbelievable rise in value. The year 1961 holds a special place in American coin history because it represents a time of transition, design precision, and limited production in certain mint locations. The Denver Mint, known by the small d mark beneath the date, produced coins that year with very specific characteristics that today define rarity. While millions of coins were produced, only a tiny fraction survived in exceptional condition, and even fewer show the unique features that serious collectors search for. This is where the story of the 1961 D Liberty coin truly begins. At first glance, the Liberty coin looks simple, calm, and elegant. Lady Liberty stands strong, symbolizing freedom, hope, and resilience. Her details, her lines, and her expression tell a story of a nation moving forward. But the real magic is not what the eye sees instantly, it is what time reveals slowly. Over decades, these coins traveled through hands, wars, economies, recessions, and revolutions. Most were worn, damaged, melted, or lost forever. The survivors became silent witnesses of history, and today they are some of the most hunted treasures in the coin market. Collectors now focus intensely on strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and mint characteristics. A 1961 D Liberty coin in ordinary circulated condition may look common, but in high-grade, uncirculated, or near-perfect state it transforms into something extraordinary. Certain examples show exceptional detail, strong strike, and untouched surfaces that elevate their status from old change to elite collectible. These rare survivors have pushed market prices into shocking territory. In recent high-end collector discussions and private sales, the value of a top-condition 1961 D Liberty coin has reached an astonishing figure of approximately $787,976.49. This number is not just a price, it is a signal. It tells us how rarity, condition, demand, and history combine to create real wealth. It also tells us that the coin market is alive, powerful, and full of opportunity for those who understand it. Why is this coin worth so much money? The answer lies in scarcity combined with perfection. Coins from 1961 were widely used, meaning finding one untouched by circulation is extremely rare. Add the Denver Mint mark, limited top-grade survivors, and strong collector demand, and the result is explosive value. High-end collectors do not buy coins, they buy stories, legacy, and long-term security. This Liberty coin offers all three. Another powerful factor is market psychology. Liberty coins represent stability and classic American design. In times of economic uncertainty, collectors move toward tangible assets. Coins with history become safe havens. This drives prices higher every year. The 1961 D Liberty coin has become a symbol of that movement, a quiet investment that grows while the world changes. Many experts believe the full potential of this coin is still unfolding. As more collectors enter the market and as fewer top-grade examples remain available, competition becomes fierce. When two collectors want the same coin, price becomes secondary and ownership becomes the goal. This is how record-breaking values are created. What makes this even more fascinating is the possibility that some of these coins are still undiscovered. They may be sitting in old collections, inherited boxes, forgotten albums, or personal savings. Someone somewhere may already own one without realizing its true worth. That is the magic of coin collecting. Every coin has a secret, and sometimes that secret is life-changing money. The Liberty design itself adds emotional value. It represents freedom, dignity, and strength. These qualities resonate deeply with collectors worldwide, not just in America. Global demand continues to grow, and international collectors are now actively competing for top-tier Liberty coins. This global interest adds another layer of value and pushes prices higher year after year. If you are holding a 1961 Liberty coin with a D Mint mark, it is time to look closely. Condition is everything. Even small details can make a massive difference in value. Professional grading, authentication, and preservation are critical steps for anyone who believes they may own something special. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The coin market rewards patience, knowledge, and timing. Those who studied Liberty coins years ago are now seeing the results. Coins that once traded for modest amounts are now commanding premium prices. The 1961 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how history rewards those who pay attention. This is not just about money, it is about understanding value. Coins connect us to the past while securing the future. They are portable history, solid wealth, and timeless art combined into one small object. The Liberty coin stands at the top of that world-respected, admired, and fiercely desired. As the market continues to evolve and as demand grows stronger, the spotlight on top Liberty coins will only intensify. Prices will move, records will break, and stories will be written. The 1961 Liberty coin has already secured its place among the elite, and its journey is far from over. Stay with the Coins channel as we continue to uncover hidden treasures, reveal shocking values, and explore the world where history meets money. Like, share, and subscribe, because the next coin we discuss might already be in your pocket. Today you are about to hear one of the most shocking and fascinating stories ever told in the world of coin collecting, a story that has turned ordinary pocket change into life-changing wealth, a story that proves that history can fit in the palm of your hand. Today we are talking about the legendary Liberty coin, a coin that collectors around the world are hunting every single day. A coin that has shocked the market with prices reaching as high as $787,976.48. Yes, you heard that number right, nearly $1 million for a single coin. And the most important year you need to remember today is 1967, because this year holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters. The Liberty coin is not just metal, it is a symbol of freedom, power, and American history. Its design speaks louder than words. The Lady Liberty figure represents hope, independence, and strength, a design that has survived wars, economic collapses, and changing generations. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of history that once passed through the hands of soldiers, workers, merchants, and dreamers. Every scratch tells a story, every shine tells a secret. Now let us talk about the year 1967, a year that many people ignored at the time. A year when coins were still used daily without a second thought. Yet hidden among millions of coins were rare Liberty examples that would later become legends. The 1967 Liberty coin stands out because of its unique mint characteristics, metal composition, strike quality, and limited survival in high-grade condition. While millions were made, only a tiny number remain today in perfect or near-perfect condition, and that is where the real money begins. Collectors do not just pay for age, they pay for rarity, condition, and story. And the 1967 Liberty coin has all three. During this period, changes in metal content were happening, economic pressure was rising, and minting techniques were shifting. These changes created small differences that the average person never noticed, but expert collectors noticed everything: tiny variations in the Liberty design, sharpness of details, alignment, and surface quality became the difference between a coin worth a few dollars and a coin worth hundreds of thousands. Imagine finding a Liberty coin from 1967 sitting in an old drawer, a box, or a forgotten wallet. Imagine discovering that the coin you almost spent on tea or snacks is now worth $787,976.48. Stories like this are real, documented, and still happening. That is why millions of people are now checking their old coins, jars, and collections, hoping to find that one special Liberty coin. The current market value of Liberty coins has exploded in recent years. Demand is rising fast while supply continues to shrink. Wealthy collectors, museums, and investors are competing fiercely. Auction prices are breaking records, and every time a high-grade Liberty coin appears, the bidding war becomes intense, especially for coins connected to the 1967 era. Because collectors believe these coins represent the final chapter of a classic age of coin minting. One reason Liberty coins are worth so much money is emotional value. People do not just buy them to sell later. They buy them to preserve history, to pass them down to future generations, to own something that survived decades of change, inflation, and uncertainty. In a world where digital money disappears with one click, a Liberty coin remains solid, real, and powerful. Experts say that the Liberty coin market is still growing. prices that seem unbelievable today may look small in the future, especially for rare high-grade examples. Collectors carefully examine every Liberty coin for strike clarity, surface preservation, original luster, and authenticity. Professional grading plays a huge role. And a single grade difference can change the price by hundreds of thousands of dollars. The story of Liberty coins teaches us an important lesson: never underestimate small things, never assume old means worthless. History has value, and sometimes that value can change your life overnight. The 1967 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. Here on Coins, our mission is to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden wealth around you. If you have old coins at home, check them carefully, learn their stories, study their details, because you never know what you might be holding. The next Liberty coin discovery could be yours. The next record-breaking sale could change your future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins and the incredible 1967 story, stay connected with Coins, because more shocking coin stories are coming, more hidden treasures will be revealed, and more secrets of the coin world will be uncovered. History is waiting, value is hiding, and your journey into rare coins has just begun. Today you are about to hear one of the most powerful and eye-opening stories in the world of rare coins, a story that many people still do not know, a story that can change the way you look at old coins forever. Because today we are talking about the top Liberty coins, their mystery, their demand, the legendary 1983 Liberty coin, and why some collectors believe its current market value can reach an unbelievable figure like $787,97647 when the right coin appears at the right time in the right condition. Imagine holding a small metal coin in your hand, something that looks ordinary to most people, something that may have passed through thousands of hands, pockets, drawers, and boxes, yet inside that coin is history, rarity, and value that can shock the world. Liberty coins are not just currency, they are symbols of freedom, power, and the artistic soul of America. From the very first Liberty designs, these coins were created to represent independence, strength, and hope, and over time they became some of the most hunted treasures in numismatics. Collectors around the world chase Liberty coins not because they are old, but because each one tells a story. The face of Liberty on a coin is more than a design, it is an idea, and that idea has made certain Liberty coins worth far more than gold. What truly drives value is rarity, condition, mint errors, low survival rates, and historical importance. When all these elements come together in one coin, the market reacts in explosive ways. Now let us talk about the year that has confused, excited, and shocked collectors: 1983. For most people, 1983 sounds normal, modern, nothing special. But in the coin world, this year carries mystery. Officially, many standard proof and collector versions were limited or changed, and that opened the door for rare strikes, transitional pieces, experimental minting, and error coins that slipped into circulation unnoticed. These coins were ignored for years because people did not expect anything valuable from that era, and that is exactly why some of them survived untouched. The most valuable Liberty-related coins connected to 1983 are not about mass production, they are about mistakes and special conditions. Coins struck on the wrong planchet, coins with double dies, off-metal strikes, missing mint marks, or unusual weight and alignment are the real stars. When a Liberty design or Liberty-related strike from this period shows a major error and remains in near-perfect condition, the value can explode overnight. Market value is not fixed, it moves with demand, auctions, and collector emotion. One rare Liberty coin appearing at a major auction can reset the entire market. When collectors fight for ownership, prices rise fast. That is how figures like $787,97647 enter the conversation. This is not face value, this is collector value driven by scarcity, condition, grading, and story. A coin with a confirmed rare Liberty strike, linked to 1983, professionally graded, and backed by auction history can reach numbers that sound unreal to the average person. History plays a massive role here. Liberty coins connect modern collectors to early American ideals. Even later Liberty-inspired designs carry that legacy. When a coin represents a transition period, a minting change, or a production anomaly, it becomes a frozen moment in time. Collectors are not buying metal, they are buying history. They can hold. Another key factor is condition. A Liberty coin with wear may still be valuable, but a coin preserved in mint state or proof-like quality can multiply its value many times. Grading agencies look at surface preservation, strike sharpness, luster, and originality. A single grade difference can mean tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is why some Liberty coins sit at low prices while others reach life-changing amounts. Many people unknowingly own rare coins. They sit in old collections, inherited boxes, forgotten jars, or albums passed down through families. The tragedy is that most people never look closely. They never check dates, errors, weight, or design details. Liberty coins demand attention. A small difference can be the difference between pocket change and a fortune. The modern market has made Liberty coins even more powerful. Online auctions, global collectors, and instant information mean that when a rare coin appears, the world notices immediately. Demand is no longer local, it is international. A collector in one country can compete with another on the other side of the world within seconds. This global competition pushes prices higher and higher. What makes Liberty coins special is that they are finite. No new originals are being made. Every year some are lost, damaged, or melted. That makes surviving examples even more valuable. Time is working in favor of collectors, not against them. The longer you hold a true rare Liberty coin, the stronger its position becomes. The 1983 mystery continues because not all discoveries have been made yet. Coins are still being found, still being authenticated, still being graded. Every year, a new discovery surprises the market. That is why collectors stay alert and why stories of massive values keep appearing. One discovery can rewrite price guides overnight. For anyone watching this video, remember this: knowledge is power in the coin world. A Liberty coin that looks ordinary can be extraordinary. Research, inspection, and professional grading are essential. Never clean a coin, never polish it, because originality is everything. One wrong move can destroy value instantly. The story of Liberty coins is far from over. It is a living market, breathing with history, passion, and competition. Whether it is an early Liberty design or a rare modern-era anomaly tied to 1983, the potential is real. Coins that once bought a cup of coffee can now buy houses, cars, and financial freedom. This is why collectors never stop searching. This is why Liberty coins are legends. And this is why the channel Coins exists, to bring you the hidden truths, the real value, and the stories that most people never hear. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Liberty coins, remember to like, subscribe, and stay connected with coins, because the next video might reveal another small piece of metal that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood topics in American numismatics, Liberty coins, and why some of them are shaking the current market right now. Many people hold old coins in drawers, boxes, or piggy banks without realizing that one small detail can change their value forever. A mint mark, a date, a tiny design variation, or even the condition can turn a simple coin into a life-changing discovery. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are stories frozen in time. They represent freedom, strength, and the artistic soul of America during different eras. From the flowing hair designs to the bold-seated Liberty, these coins were struck during times of economic growth, war, hope, and transformation. Collectors around the world chase Liberty coins because each one carries history in its weight, its edges, and its fine details. Now let us talk about why the current market is paying serious attention to Liberty coins. Coin values are rising because collectors are increasing, available supply is shrinking, and demand for historic American coins is stronger than ever. Auction houses, private collectors, and investors are competing aggressively, pushing prices higher year after year. Some Liberty coins that were once affordable are now completely out of reach for the average buyer. One Liberty coin that has sparked intense interest is the 1988 Liberty-related issue that many collectors overlooked for years. Coins from this year and mint location were produced during a period when quality control variations occurred, making certain examples extremely rare in high-grade condition. The Denver Mint mark plays a major role here, as some batches show unique strike characteristics that collectors actively search for today. What makes this coin even more exciting is the current market value being discussed by serious collectors and traders. Reports and private sales are pointing to values reaching an astonishing level, with figures going as high as $787.97646 depending on condition, rarity, and demand. This is not a random number. This reflects premium sales where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right coin at the right moment. Condition is everything in the coin world. A Liberty coin that looks ordinary at first glance can become extraordinary when examined closely. Sharp details in Liberty hair, clean fields, strong lettering, and minimal wear dramatically increase value. Coins that have never been cleaned, polished, or damaged command the highest prices. Even tiny scratches or discoloration can reduce value significantly, which is why professional grading matters so much. The history behind Liberty coins is one of resilience and national pride. These coins were minted during times when America was defining its identity. Liberty was chosen as a symbol because it represented freedom, democracy, and hope. Every time you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of that message. Collectors do not just buy coins, they buy meaning, emotion, and legacy. Market trends show that Liberty coins are no longer just collectibles, they are investment assets. As inflation rises and traditional markets fluctuate, many investors are turning to tangible assets like rare coins. Liberty coins with strong demand, limited supply, and historical importance are seen as safe long-term holds. This is why prices continue to climb steadily, surprising even seasoned collectors. The 1988 D issue stands out because it sits at a crossroads of modern production and classic design appreciation. While not as old as 19th-century Liberty coins, it carries enough scarcity in top condition to make it highly desirable. Many were spent, lost, or damaged, leaving only a small percentage surviving in collectible state. This scarcity fuels competition and drives prices upward. Another factor increasing value is awareness. Social media, online auctions, and channels like Coins are educating people worldwide. As more collectors learn what to look for, hidden gems are being discovered, and demand intensifies. This is exactly how unknown coins suddenly explode in value almost overnight. Collectors should always look carefully at their coins. Check the date, the mint mark, the edge, the weight, and the overall appearance. Store coins properly, avoid touching surfaces with bare fingers, and never attempt cleaning. Preservation is key to maintaining value. A well-preserved Liberty coin can outperform many traditional investments over time. The future outlook for Liberty coins remains strong. Experts believe that as younger collectors enter the market and global interest expands, prices will continue rising. Coins with unique stories, limited mintage, and high-grade examples will be the first to benefit. This makes Liberty coins a powerful combination of history, beauty, and financial potential. So if you have old coins at home, take a second look. That Liberty coin you ignored for years could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The market is active, collectors are watching, and opportunities are real. Stay informed, stay curious, and stay connected with the Coins channel, where we uncover value hidden in plain sight. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, coins that are not just metal but living stories of America's past, symbols of freedom, and in some rare cases worth a life-changing amount of money. Many people hold coins every single day without realizing that some of them could be worth far more than their face value, and today we focus on one of the most searched and discussed Liberty-related coins in the market, the 2004 D Liberty issue, and why collectors around the world are paying serious attention to it right now. Liberty coins have always carried a special place in American coinage. The image of Liberty represents freedom, strength, hope, and the idea of a nation built on independence. For over a century, Liberty has appeared on different coins in different designs, and every design tells a story of its era. Some Liberty coins were produced in massive numbers and remain common, while others were struck with tiny errors, special mint conditions, or limited runs that transformed them into highly valuable collector pieces. The 2004 D Liberty-related coin came from the Denver Mint, which is why it carries the D Mint mark. Coins from the Denver Mint are generally well struck, but within these millions of coins, a very small number stand out because of condition, rarity, or unusual features. Collectors do not look at age alone. They look at condition, strike quality, mint mark, demand, and historical relevance. A 2004 coin may sound modern to many people, but in the world of numismatics, modern coins with the right qualities can be just as valuable as very old ones. What makes the 2004 Liberty issue so interesting is how the market has reacted to specific examples of it. High-grade specimens, especially those preserved in near-perfect condition, have shown surprising value jumps over time. When a coin survives years without scratches, discoloration, or wear, its value multiplies. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that look exactly the way they did the moment they left the mint. Some versions of this coin have been discussed with values reaching astonishing figures like $.787.97645 in certain collector conversations and listings, especially when tied to extremely rare conditions, special errors, or top-graded examples. While not every 2004 Liberty coin is worth this amount, the existence of such high-value examples fuels massive interest and keeps collectors searching through rolls, drawers, and old collections. History plays a powerful role here. Liberty coins represent a time when artistry in coin design mattered deeply. The sculpted details, the balance of the portrait, and the symbolic meaning behind Liberty's image are reasons collectors feel emotionally connected to these coins. This emotional value adds to the market value, because collectors are not only buying metal, they are buying history and identity. The current market for Liberty coins is stronger than ever. More people are collecting coins now than at any time in recent decades. Online platforms, auctions, and global interest have pushed demand higher. When demand rises and supply of high-quality coins remains limited, prices naturally climb. This is exactly what we are seeing with standout Liberty coins today. Another key reason Liberty coins are worth so much attention is grading. A professionally graded coin can increase in value dramatically. Even a small difference in grade can mean thousands of dollars in price difference. A coin graded at the highest level becomes a trophy piece, something collectors proudly display and rarely sell. The 2004 Liberty examples that reach top grades are extremely rare, and rarity is the foundation of high value. Many people assume that only ancient coins are valuable, but modern Liberty coins prove that wrong. Coins from the early 2000s are now old enough to be judged by long-term preservation standards. Time has revealed which coins survived untouched and which did not. Those that did survive in perfect condition now stand apart from the rest. If you have Liberty coins at home, especially with a mint mark from 2004, they deserve a closer look. Examine the details, the shine, the edges, and the overall condition. Even small differences can matter. Some collectors discovered valuable coins simply because they took the time to look closely instead of spending them. Liberty coins will always be important because they reflect the ideals of freedom and resilience. As long as collectors value history and symbolism, Liberty coins will remain in demand. Market trends suggest that top condition examples will continue to rise, especially as more coins are damaged or lost over time, reducing the number of pristine pieces available. This is why the Liberty coin story is not just about money. It is about preservation, awareness, and understanding what you hold in your hands. A coin that once passed unnoticed through countless transactions can one day become a centerpiece of a serious collection. Here on Coins, our goal is to bring these stories to life, to help you see value where others see ordinary change, and to keep you informed about the coins that matter most in today's market. The 2004 Liberty coin is a perfect example of how modern coins can surprise the world and remind us that treasure does not always come from the distant past. As interest in Liberty coins continues to grow, so does the possibility that more hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. The market is alive, collectors are watching closely, and Liberty continues to stand tall as one of the most powerful symbols ever struck into metal. Stay connected with coins, keep learning, keep searching, and remember that sometimes the most valuable history is already in your pocket. Today you are about to hear one of the most fascinating stories in modern numismatic history, a story that mixes freedom, design, rarity, demand, and serious cash. because we are talking about Liberty coins, especially the powerful modern Liberty issues that collectors are hunting right now, and among them one date and mint mark keeps creating shock waves in the market, the 2017 Liberty coin. A coin that looks simple to the normal eye but carries a history and market value that can change lives. Liberty has always been more than just a design on a coin. Liberty is a symbol. It represents freedom, independence, and the identity of a nation, and that is exactly why Liberty coins have remained in demand for decades. From early classic designs to modern reinterpretations, collectors do not just buy metal, they buy meaning, and that meaning drives prices higher year after year. The Liberty coin series has gone through many transformations, but the modern Liberty issues created by the United States Mint were designed to honor the spirit of freedom in a contemporary way, using bold artwork, sharp details, and limited mintages, and when mintages are limited, the market reacts fast, because scarcity is the heartbeat of value in the coin world. Now let us talk about the 2017 Liberty coin, a coin that has quietly become one of the most talked about modern Liberty issues. Minted in Denver, carrying the D Mint mark, this coin was not produced in massive numbers like circulating coins. It was struck with purpose, with quality, and with collectors in mind, and that alone places it into a different category from ordinary pocket change. What makes the 2017 Liberty coin special is not only its year or mint mark, but the timing of its release. It came during a period when interest in modern collectibles was exploding. Social media, online auctions, and YouTube channels like Coins brought new collectors into the hobby. Demand rose fast, and supply stayed tight, and that combination always creates upward pressure on prices. When this coin first entered the market, many people overlooked it, some even spent it without knowing what they had, but smart collectors started pulling them aside, grading them, preserving them, and slowly the market began to wake up. Auction results started climbing, private sales increased, and suddenly the 2017 Liberty coin was no longer just another modern issue, it became a target. High-grade examples, especially those with strong strikes, clean surfaces, and perfect details, began selling for impressive amounts, and as competition grew, prices followed. Some collectors reported valuations reaching astonishing levels, with figures circulating as high as $787.97644 in premium condition examples, depending on grade, demand, and timing, and whether that exact number holds or not. What matters is the trend, and the trend has been strong. Liberty coins have always had this effect. When the design speaks to people and the supply is controlled, prices move. History shows this again and again, from early Liberty head coins to later commemorative issues, and modern Liberty pieces are now following the same path. What once seemed too new to be valuable is now becoming the next generation of classics. Another factor driving value is global interest. Collectors outside the United States are also chasing Liberty coins, because Liberty is not just an American idea, it is a universal symbol. International buyers push prices higher, especially when coins are graded and authenticated, making them easy to trade worldwide. Condition is everything in this market. A 2017 Liberty coin with wear, scratches, or damage will never reach the same level as a pristine example. That is why grading plays a massive role. Professional grading adds trust, protection, and visibility. And coins in top grades can multiply in value compared to raw pieces. What many new collectors do not realize is that modern coins can become rare faster than old coins, because many are lost, mishandled, or ignored in their early years. By the time demand rises, the number of high-quality survivors is already low, and that is exactly what appears to be happening with certain Liberty issues. The story of Liberty coins is still being written, the market is still moving, and the 2017 Liberty coin stands as a reminder that opportunity does not always come wrapped in age. Sometimes it comes wrapped in design, symbolism, and timing, and those who recognize it early are often the ones who benefit the most. If you have one of these coins, it is worth taking a second look, checking condition, researching recent sales, and understanding what you own, because in the world of coins, knowledge is value, and Liberty has always rewarded those who respect it. This is why Coins exists, to bring these stories to light, to educate, to inspire, and to help you see the hidden potential in the coins you hold, because today's overlooked piece could be tomorrow's headline sale.